Okay, now it appears that we're live here. We got a thumbs up. That wasn't me because I don't know how to thumbs up my own video. Hey, there you are, Kelly. How you doing? Was having some technical difficulties here, but I think we got it sorted out. I couldn't see the chat at all before, and I don't know why. And my camera's messed up for some reason. It's less than a year old. Can't see myself. Not that I really need to see myself, but it's it helps. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Tana, welcome. Wendy, there you are. Sam, how are you? Rhonda, good evening. Good evening to you all. Welcome. Prepping 101, there you are, brother. How you doing? Hey, Judy, welcome. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's fine after the weekend. Hey, Joe, Stuart, Nunya. Hope everyone had a good Monday. You know, fairly easy and not too stressful if you had to work today. Hope work went well for you. Hi, Ann, how you doing? This is my regular Monday evening live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we generally try to do. Vitra, Jenny D, Ann, how you doing? Welcome all. ADK, look at you. Oh, you just got back from a nice walk? Isn't that nice? Awesome, ADK. Oh, hey, Bonnie, how are you? Oh, you had a nice day down in Nevada, did you? It was overcast and, well, I think we had about 15 degrees Celsius, which would give you around 60 or just a little under. How's the Great White North? Well, it was a gray day today, to be honest with you. It's been raining here for near a week. Hey, Stars. Oh, well, Kelly, will you tell Regan if he's driving, please drive safe and very nice hello. Southernmost, there you are. 100 in Texas. Goodness gracious. My, oh my. That's way too much for me. Way too much. Hey, Jacques, how you doing? Very hot and it's looking like rain, is it? Okay, Tana. Well, varying temperatures all over. This is kind of like one of the reasons why we like to touch base all around from wherever everyone is. Get the idea, consensus on, what the temperature is going on, what the weather systems are, these kinds of things. You had sunny, clear, and just above 70. That sounds absolutely beautiful, Jen. Believe on the cross. There you are. Yeah, it'd be getting hotter, it seems, doesn't it? Yeah. We had a crazy hot summer here last year. It was, I don't know, we broke records for, I think we broke records in June for how many days in a row we had of over 30 degrees Celsius. And then it just kept going and going and going. The radio prepper. Well, there you are. It's good to see you. Welcome. Mid-70s. Mid-70s is beautiful. 80 in Wisconsin. Hey, Teresa. Hot and humid. It would have been more humid today. It was fairly high humidity, but it wasn't terrible hot, so drier than a popcorn fart. You still need rain out there. S'more's out west. Chuck's at 117, but it was only 100. 117 is way too much. Karma goes, there you are, welcome. 68 in Iowa. Okay, our good buddy Colin is down in Iowa. I hope he's doing well. And thanks to everyone who came in the live stream last week, that emergency live stream, to help Colin and his family out. I just was on text with him here just a little short while ago, and it sounds like they have a lead on a place. So for everyone who was able to help out in any way with that, thank you ever so much. Much, much appreciated. 87, goodness gracious. You always need rain. Homestead Oz, there you are. How you doing? It's wonderful to see you. I hope you and Wayne are well and safe. And I hope it's not too hot there. You're getting a bit of rain. Oh, you're looking at a homestead in Texas, Tana. Isn't that nice? You had big storms in Dallas tonight? Okay. Over the last couple of nights, we've had heavy, heavy rains here overnight. Well, hey, Judy, how you doing? Oh, raining in Fort Worth? Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll be keeping you guys posted, and I'm sure Colin will be keeping you guys posted over on his channel, Kincaid Outdoors, as to how they're making out. I think someone's messing with the weather everywhere, Bonnie, to be honest with you. Well, Jen Boyles, welcome. It's nice to see you here as well. It's pouring rain in Illinois? Well, that's a good thing. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? And welcome. So we're just kind of giving the updates right here, right now. You see everyone's floating out the temperature here and what your fuel prices are locally. We like to do that just to, keep a weekly general idea of what's going on where, if there's any massive spikes in temperature or fuel prices or anything like that. So I'll give you the report on what I've got here in our area for today, because I was out and I checked the fuel prices. I even looked into diesel prices, and I looked into the prices of some other things as well, which I'll share with you guys and gals, okay? Okay, so as far as fuel goes here, regular fuel was $1.25.9 a liter, which, when you multiply that by 3.785, you come up with about 476.5 per gallon, okay? And diesel was running at $1.19.9. So a little less expensive, but still $4.54 per gallon, or just a smidge under that, okay? So, yeah, it's, tipping the scales here toward $5 a gallon. And I mean, if it gets much higher, even a little bit, 10 cents more per liter, that's going to push us to the $5 mark, that's starting to be quite a stretch for us. Diane, how do you do? Welcome. We're just giving the reports on our fuel prices, temperatures, and weather conditions, as we like to do when we come in. Oh, you got rain, Homestead Oz. Bravo. That is awesome. That is awesome. Donna, hey, there you are. You were probably on the first stream. I couldn't see any live chat for some reason. I must have messed something up when I was logging in. So I just busted out and created a new stream here. So it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. Okay, so we see the reports around. $2.49, $2.59, $1.78 in Eastern CT. Is that Connecticut? Wouldn't be Kentucky, because Kentucky's spelt with a K. Connecticut. It's got to be Connecticut. Texas, $2.49. Iowa, $2.59. $2.60 Texas. Popped into a couple of stores today, Donna. Depressing. All right. I popped into a store today too, and it was interesting. I'll just say that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and share a bit of that with you guys and gals. Big Bear, look at you. There you are. Welcome. Adirondacks, $3.75. All right. That's getting up there. $2.65, Coastal and North. $3 in Wisconsin. All right. Well, I was into a store today. I needed to get some ginger ale, so I just stopped into my local grocery store real quick to get some. And of course, they still got lineups here, and everyone's wearing a mask and all that crap, right? So that was part of it. But $1.23 by the liter and 8 degrees. Eve, okay. Thank you for the update on that. Daniel Grant, hello, welcome. So I dropped into the grocery store to see what was going on. And I just had a little quick look around. I didn't do much shopping. Like, I didn't get a buggy. I just got a little basket because I only needed a few items. But what I did see on one of their featured sales for their meats is they always have a bin at the end of their meat section. And that's where all their featured items are for the week. And one of them for this week, or for this sale week of their sales period, I think it runs till Wednesday, is they had strip loin steaks on sale, okay? Now, the sale price on these strip loin steaks was $8.99 a pound. That was the sale price, okay? Oh, Phyllis, okay, well, it's good to see you. Yeah, get your phone charged there, and yeah, come on in. So the sale price on beef strip loin steaks was $8.99 a pound. Now, when you multiply that by 2.2 to come up with the price per kilo, you're looking at $19.78 per kilo. Oh, totally getting hosed. Joe. Not to mention, was it $8.99 a pound? But it was also a limit of 2 steaks per family. Now, what do you do if you have a family of 4 and you want to feed, yourself, your husband or your wife, and your 2 children a steak? Do you have to make 2 trips in and 2 trips out, or does the husband have to go get his own buggy and then the wife has to go get her own buggy? You can get your 2 steaks. Limits, guys and gals. Limits. They also had a sale on lamb leg. I didn't happen to check the price on that, but what I will tell you is there were very, very few in the bin. There might have been a half a dozen legs there. A half steak per, Jacques Bourne. Yeah, maybe that's the way. Maybe that is the way. Okay, and that's not even, well, okay, so strip loin beef is a premium cut for sure, but it's not like a ribeye. Personally, I prefer a ribeye, or even better, tenderloin, if you can afford that. That runs near $28 a pound. It's crazy, the price on that. Or sorry, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe around $58 a kilo. So divide that in half, sort of ish. Food price is definitely getting ugly, Papa P. I didn't shop around a whole lot to see any of the other prices. I mean, if chicken wasn't on sale, it might have been $20 a pound. Who knows? Hey, Free Handley, how you doing? Yeah, well, you know what, Jen? The way prices are going. Gardner Josh, welcome and good evening. Hey, Lucy. The way food prices are going, I mean, it used to be I just walk into the grocery store at any old time I want and get whatever it is that I want. Sean in Alaska, welcome. It's good to see you. I enjoyed your last video. I don't think I dropped a comment on it. I might have. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm enjoying your videos for sure. And it's nice to see you're getting a breakup up there. Things are starting to finally thaw out and warm up for you. All that big 3.5 feet of snow or whatever you had up there is on its way out. You'll have a skating rink for a little while, but hopefully that's not going to last terribly, terribly long on you. Well, even Jen Boyles, even ground beef up here, sometimes if it's not a sale, it runs $8 a pound. Anywhere between 6 and 8. Oh, it's mostly gone now, Sean? Good. Good. Definitely looking forward to more videos. You're going to be getting started on the chicken coop soon, aren't you? I would think. You got the birds inside. You need to get yourself a coop up, if not something temporary here. Sunflower, there you are. Oh, that's awesome of you, Homestead Oz. Thank you ever so much for posting that link. It was a good video. Maybe there's another link to a video that you guys and gals might feel like putting up. One of my moderators, if you feel so inclined to do so. I'm just going to talk on that a little bit here, because what I did was, while I was in the grocery store looking at this ridiculous sale price on beef. Hey, Warrior Cheryl Ann. As I was watching I'm sure most people here know our good friend and brother, Mr. Tom, from Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. Very, very nice Southern gentleman. Gathering up. Well, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, so Mr. Tom posted a video a couple of days ago, and I had only just gotten to it there last night, okay? Been busy with other things and helping out some folks and this and that, so I hadn't had an opportunity to get to it. However, I put it on last night, and it was an introspective look at some plant-based meats, plant-based meat proteins. Mr. Tom is awesome, isn't he? And if you guys don't know Mr. Tom, please go check out our good buddy Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. Very, very nice man. Very smart. And what Mr. Tom did in his last video is he took a very introspective look at plant-based meats, which was kind of cool, because last week in one of my live streams, Mr. Tom was in there and he was participating, okay, in that live stream. Well, like within the chat, right? So we had a chat amongst ourselves, and again, amongst many of the good viewers here, regarding, will you eat plant-based meat proteins type deal? You know what I mean? So anyways, in Mr. Tom's video, I don't want to spoil all the beans. Go check out his video and have a look at it. Hey, you. Go watch and support him. But it was very, very interesting what he did and how he put it together. And what that made me do today was, while I was in the grocery store, because I didn't need a whole lot of items, I had a bit of time. So I spent some time going around to some of the plant-based meats and having a look at what they are, what's available. Now, to be honest with you guys and gals, the last time I went and I had a look at anything like that, it's got to be 20 years. And all it was you know, a bunch of tofu, and you know, they did have some not sure what kind of burgers they might have been at the time, but back then, let's just say they didn't look too appetizing, and they didn't have a good reputation as far as flavor and texture. And you'll eat the plant, but I have to say, cooking and eating, people responsible for it, well, that's also a personal choice. You eat textured soy protein and on occasion plant-based quote meat. Our brother Radio says that. Okay. Yeah, veggie burgers. Yep, Sean. Now, if you guys go check out Sean in Alaska's some of his videos, he's cooking tri-tips that are this big. You know what I mean? It's not a little soy burger or nothing like that. But interesting enough that some of the items that are offered, they've got plant-based chicken nuggets, chicken burgers, turkey burgers, breakfast sausage rounds, and I did actually I had to look around a bit, but there were some burger type burgers over in the other counter, over by the vegetables, that had the more vegetable based kind of stuff. That's where the tofu was, but they had plant-based hot dogs in there, some other types of sausages. Sutton's Days, she should be on in probably about 6 minutes. I try not to step on anybody's toes, but 7 o'clock is my time slot on a Monday, and I'm sorry if because I sure don't want to step on Lisa's toes, I'll tell you that. Gene W, there you go. Meat-based plants? What? What do you mean, like in like a Venus flytrap or something? My general consensus is, and I think that was pretty much the general consensus across the board, is that folks that like their meat are probably going to go ahead and eat meat-based items until we can't get them. Northern Girl, there you are. Well, all right, hang on a second. I'm not going to go ahead and disagree with anyone here. Papa P, I'm having a ginger ale. When it comes to it, like, think about your plant-based proteins. Anybody ever had a can of chili? Personally, I never have. I've always made my own chili. Every single time. Never had a can of it in my life. However, I have had some canned baked beans. And there's plenty of protein in those as well. Jen, hope you're well. Now, anybody ever had any hummus? Hummus is made out of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. People love hummus or chili, canned or homemade, right? Plenty of protein in those plant-based items, right? So I don't think we can draw a really hard line in the sand as to saying absolutely not, I'm not going to eat any plant-based proteins. But I think the trouble people have with it is the same sort of trouble that I have with it. Plant-based meats it's kind of a hard limit for my brain to process. You know what I mean? I want the meat burger and I want the plant salad. You know? Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? I thought I saw my brother in here. Hey Metal. Hummus is pretty good. No way I can deny that. And I'm sure some of us have had like a bean salad. Very good. Also high in protein, right? Hummus, chilies, or even a can of baked beans. A good deal of protein in there. So, I don't know. Mr. Tom there, he might have. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go ahead and call that meat spread, Jen. Not going to do that. But I think personally, what most people's problem is the idea of plant-based meat. Oh, free-handly. Nothing like a nice pot of baked beans. Absolutely. And I mean, you can put all the protein you want in there. You can put bacon in it and a smoked pork hock, and there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Lentil chili. There you go. Jen, lentils is one of the legumes that is highest in protein. Absolutely packed with protein, but it's vegetable protein. You know what I mean? You mix beans and rice, and you get yourself complete proteins. Reminds me of Soylent Green. No, you're going to have to refresh me on the Soylent Green. I've heard that term thrown around a little bit by folks who have done a little bit more research than I have. So if you could just give us a little quick blurb on, Soylent Green there, just so we get a general idea what you're saying there. You tried plant-based and some was good and some was not. Okay. Hey, you know what? You make a good point about that, but go check out some YouTubers who are got like barbecue channels, and you'll find people making actual McRibs, and they just pull the ribs out, and the slab stays impossible meat. Not too bad. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm missing any chat here. That's bound to happen. Morningstar burgers, not too bad. Okay. Too much plant stuff has me drooling at meat counters. All right. Well, back when I was in high school, I had a job making hamburger patties for a local butcher shop who had a contract for a very big burger seller, barbecue place in the area. And even back then, 30 years ago, we were putting soy, mixing in with the ground beef. Soylent Green is food made from humans. Okay, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Oh, good God. Jacques Bourne. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't want any of that. You make lentil veggie burgers. Okay. So Tana here in the chat is hey Kevin, how you doing? So they're doing some of that. Like vegetables, but veggie meat creeps you out. The way it's being pushed isn't natural. Okay. Now that's another thing, Joe, because we are seeing that these days. We are seeing a big push on that idea, aren't we? Nothing wrong with a mushroom burger. I've had a little bit of tofu in my lifetime, but not a whole lot. But it's basically a bean protein, a fermented type. Freehandly, that could very well be. I'd have to look into that a little bit more to go ahead and say that, yeah, that's the case. But that wouldn't surprise me a little bit. I know dairy is difficult for humans to process. All right. Now, Northern Girl Hobbies makes an interesting comment there. It's high in estrogen. Okay. And I think that's that idea might have a lot to do with a lot of people's thought process toward that. Yvette, there you are. How you doing? Yvette Romero. Love that last name. Melanie, it can be very hard for women of a reproductive age to get enough iron in their diets with a plant-based diet. Loss of iron with cycles. Yeah, absolutely. Quinoa is definitely a good protein source. Do you know what? The Alaska Prepper just put out a video on protein sources. Okay, so go check that out too. And he gives you the breakdown of how much proteins are in many, many different types of beans, legumes, peanut butter, pasta, veggies even, all kinds of things. So it's a very, very good video. You guys should go check out. If you don't know the Alaska Prepper, go check him out. If you don't know the Alaska Prepper, shame on you. The Alaska Prepper is like the godfather. Chris's Clevercraft. Hello, welcome. Okay, hang on a second, Jacques Bourne. Let's you know, if there's people in here that like tofu, please let's be kind to the other. We don't need to say bad words. Okay. Stuffed bell peppers. I had stuffed bell peppers for dinner last night, but they had sausage and rice inside them. Yeah, lentils are extraordinarily high in protein. Not so remote Alaska. Well, hello. Welcome. It's good to see you. It kind of does suit Rudy Homestead Us. Rudy was in my chat here last week, and I was kind of saying that term a little bit, but I think The Godfather, you know, like the movie The Godfather, it's a little bit too gangster for Rudy. So I'm thinking maybe the Pope of prepping. The prepping Pope. Lazarick, there you are. Mrs. Prepping Plumber, good evening, welcome. I'm trying to see all the chat. Yeah, I don't want to eat people, or I don't want to have like a scraping from the inside of my mouth and have it grown in a petri dish in a lab and then eat that. Just now. Bulgur and couscous. I'm not that educated about bulgur or couscous. However, we could talk about it if you want to. Donna, if you've got something to share regarding the matter, please go ahead and share it with our people in the chat. I've made couscous before, and it's delicious. I love it. I just don't know that much about it. Jeep Girl, there you are. Hello to anyone I might have missed. Yard Dog, I see you there. Oh, you guys had stuffed bell peppers. Yeah, they are awesome. Because you're getting your meat and your veggies all in one. Maybe the prepping guru? Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just going to roll with Godfather. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen. Well, welcome. Good evening. It's good to see you. Papa, how is work going? Work is non-existent at the moment. We are on hard lockdown. Oh, and they're on hard lockdown up in Quebec as well, and they have been since January. And the people are starting to protest that hard. There was a protest this weekend, and it was a peaceful protest. But the people went out in the streets. I think there was 100,000. And over the evenings in the weekend, because they're still on lockdowns, they have an 8 o'clock curfew. Hey, Blue Bonnet. As far as the information that I saw, the videos that I saw, they were targeting the Jewish community because they were out after curfew because of a synagogue or whatever. And they were just walking back home, being given tickets for $1,550 for being out after curfew. Just crazy. Oh, Melanie, I'd love to address that. Okay. And that's something I'll share with you that I saw today. that the plant-based foods were in no way cheaper than the meat. They were pretty much across the board more expensive. Like a package of hot dogs or bigger hot dogs was anywhere between $4.99 and $5.99 for like 5 or 6 hot dogs, okay? And then boxes of plant-based burgers, it was like $20 for a package of 8. $10 for a package of 4, which is just $2.50 a burger still. But yeah, $20 for a package of 8. And I wasn't about to lay out $20 to go out and to buy that just to try. Hey CB, how you doing? Ronald Jarvis, define North Shore. I'm on the North Shore of Lake Ontario in Canada, an hour east of Toronto. $6 for smart dogs. And I mean, to be honest with you guys and gals, the look of the products, they actually looked okay. Why don't I go hunting and fill the freezer? Well, partially because of gun restrictions, gun storage restrictions, access to land to go hunt on, permit costs, and hunting is just hunting. Hunting isn't catching. You know what I mean? I'll take the guaranteed route, and I'll take my $10, and I'll go buy myself a steak rather than spending $20 or $30 or $100 on gas to maybe not get anything. I didn't happen to see the restrictions and fines. I've seen some of the restrictions in Australia, but I haven't learned about the fines. But yeah, if anyone wants to go ahead and please share that information, please do so. There you are, Will. It's good to see you. I hope you and yours are well. All right, that's fine, Will. You just stay well and safe and drive safely, okay? Hope you and the family are well. Hunting does not equal catching. It's just like fishing does not equal catching. Ever gone out fishing and been skunked? Ever been hunting and been skunked? Iron bar, no. Do you know what? Okay, hang on a second. I wanted to finish answering a question. Jeep Girl. I am doing well. Yes, thank you. So someone was asking, about the prices. It's very expensive. The plant-based meats. Deanna, thank you. I hope you're also well. Very, very expensive. And I think the reason for that is because everything is so highly processed, right? There's so many ingredients to begin with, and some of them are a little bit unknown. Like if they say natural flavoring or artificial flavoring, what exactly is that? Yeah, a lot of ingredients. And again, highly, highly processed. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why they're so expensive, I believe. Now, if they were pushing them that hard, maybe the prices would come down. Maybe the prices would come down if more people were on board and they were selling more of it. If you sell in volume, you can experience a reduction in costs. Maybe not so much packaging or anything like that, but you can experience a reduction in cost as far as production goes. Okay. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Everything seems very expensive. And like Mr. Tom could go find, he went out and he found a single portion, just like one single burger in a cellophane wrapper. And we couldn't find that. Lori Selzer, welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, I couldn't find a single portion. Oh yeah, Papa P, definitely. CB, cigarettes are high in Canada. Like these here, these are packages of 25. But 20 packs, if you go to a Circle K or whatever, The 20 pack is like $14 or $15. But I go to the reserve to get mine so that they're kind of half the price. Billy, truth be told. There you are. And I know you got another handle, but two names confuses me. I'm okay if I can even keep up with one name. You know what I mean? That's possible, Melanie. Personally, I actually do know a few people who really don't cook. They, shop out of and eat out of boxes. Like they'll go buy meat pies and just like pop that in the oven, and that is their cooking. You know what I mean? Will very rarely make a pot of rice at home for themselves or anything like that, or just get one of those bags that you microwave and the rice is already ready, and you just need to heat it up. You know what I mean? We have Dollar Tree, but we don't have the same items at Dollar Tree here in Canada as they do in the States. We just don't. Hey, Stitch Thrifty. Alberta is the highest? I noticed Ontario was down by 1,000. Maybe you could eat cicadas or use the cicadas, put them on your fishing line and go fishing. Not catching, but fishing. Yeah, Wade, exactly. I agree with that. You know, having a pot of beans is having a pot of beans. There's plenty of protein in it. It's just, yeah, just don't try and pass it off as meat, you know? Billy, that's not nice. Yeah, just wagging my finger a little wee bit. Kathleen cooks on Saturday, freezes it in bags for the week. A lot of people do that. Yeah. Hey, Chris Haynes, how you doing? Sandwich, there you are. It's good to see you. Get a lot of pickled food at Dollar Tree for preps. I shop at the dollar store an awful lot. Um, like I'm not in there frequently, but I go in there to get canned vegetables. And when I'm in there, I always leave with at least 1 or 2 boxes of salt and some pepper as well. It's a good place to get a lot of different things for sure. A scorpion peppers, goodness gracious. No, thank you, Tana. Ever so much, no, thank you. Morels are late. Uh, there's a bit of mushroom hunting here in Canada. Do you know what? Ask Metal for breakfast, my brother, about that. He did a whole bunch out on the West Coast, and I think he did well with morels. Yeah, keep enjoying social media while it's still free or still existent. Iron Bar, there are some thoughts in the works. You're having veggies, but not okay being lied to or pushed in. It's the way suggested. Donor party of the 5 people doing it. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe Metal can chime in on that on what mushrooms he was harvesting out on the West Coast. I dehydrate a bunch of stuff too, Stitch, and mushrooms is one of my favorite things to dehydrate. I haven't done any meats yet. I understand people who like the trail hounds like to dehydrate ground beef, and you have to use a lean one, rinse all the fat off of it. Then you can dehydrate it, and it should stay good on your shelf for a couple of weeks. Or if you take it out into the woods for a week or more, should be okay. Mighty Buffoon, there you are. It's good to see you. Cicadas in the fondue. What? Chocolate cicadas. Cheesy cicadas. All right. Haven't tried it yet. A mushroom ID book is a fantastic prep, but make sure it's for your area. You know, if you're in Quebec and you get one for Texas, it might not be the one that you're looking for. Try and if you're any medicinal herbs, try and get it local to your area. CB, yes, I do have a garden. You can, if you feel like going back into last summer's videos, I did a whole bunch of canning and whatnot out of my garden last year. Now we can't plant here for another, well, a month really. So I haven't got any garden videos going on yet this year. What I need to do so far is just get my gardens cleaned out and ready for the year. Do you know what? Go check out Johnny Harper for how to propagate mushrooms. Very, very smart, smart guy when he's doing his mushrooms. He's also a sushi chef, so a lot of good information and knowledge there. Melanie, dollar stores had a lot of pickles from China. Okay, let's support makers in our own neighboring countries. Yeah, for sure. If you can find pickles from Canada or the United States or whatever neighboring country is near you, then please do so. Even better, pickle your own. I made pickles last year, not from my own homegrown cucumbers because I didn't grow cucumbers last year. Garden State, there you are. Welcome. Oh, thanks, Northern Grow Hobbies. That'd be great. Nose picking, there you are with it. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Keep hammering up the links if you guys like. Do you know what? If you guys feel like doing a room raid, I think we could probably get that accomplished if we've got some good intel on who's live right now. It's got to be a small channel. Taboli. Tabuli or Taboli? Tabuli is like a salad with parsley and couscous, isn't it? I could be way out to left field on that. I've had no virus. You're nervous eating stuff from China? You know what? I understand the massive boycott of China, but guess what? Every phone, laptop, viewing device, whatever kind of screen it is, webcam, all that stuff, tablets, aren't they all made in China? A green salad common to the Middle East. Okay, I thought it was made with parsley and either couscous or Billy, the clock can't be fixed. It's my doomsday clock. That's why it's set at that time. Yes, Donna. Okay, yeah. I kind of thought that's what it was, and yeah, it's full of lemon juice in it. Lemon juice is great for you. Grape leaves. Grape leaves are awesome. You can use grape leaves to put in your pickles to keep them crisp instead of alum or pickle crisp, as they sell it. Pickle crisp. Thorhaven, there you are. Yep, good evening so far. I hope you and yours are well. Yeah, sandwich, exactly. Yeah, well, what's not made in China that you guys own or are buying? What's not made there? You go into the dollar store or Dollar Tree, almost everything's from China, right? Sorry to break it to you. And folks love Dollar Store and Dollar Tree for prepping, right? So it's kind of a double-edged sword there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Copy that, Jacques Bourne. Yep. But yeah, if anyone wants to go out and do some recon, find a smaller channel that might be live right now, that we could give them a little bit of a happier Monday. We could go get a room raid done. Can't afford to buy American or Canadian. Okay, CB, that's an excellent point that you made right there. Excellent point. Because that's the case for a lot of people. You know, a lot of goods that are made in Canada or America are expensive. There's Mr. Tom. Hey, everyone say a nice welcome to Mr. Tom. It's good to see you, sir. I'm not sure if you've been listening or lurking or whatever, but I went into the grocery store and I checked out some of the vegetable-based meat items in my grocery store today just because of your video. True enough, Sam. Yep. There you go, Lori Seltzer. That doesn't surprise me, Donna, from the shipping conundrums we've had lately. You know, delays in the delivery chains and that. Yeah, Mr. Tom, hope you and the kitty crew are well. You just popped in. Well, your video from the other day changed my mind a little wee bit. Mad Shad, there you are. Good to see you. So I went out and I had a little look around today to see what was going on in those departments. And unfortunately, I couldn't get a single burger like you did and all sold by itself. It was either a box of 4 or a box of 8, and it was expensive, like you'd mentioned. Expensive. And I think, again, as you mentioned, because of all the processing, all the different ingredients and processing. Processing, advertising, packaging, and shipping. Whereas you can go to the grocery store, and if you can find a sale on beef, if you can find it for $1.99, you know, 4 portions of 4 ounces, there's a pound for you. You just use your hands or Tupperware press to make yourself up a patty. You got yourself quarter-pound burgers, right? At 50 cents a piece, if you can get it for $2. So yes, the cost is still very high in that. I had to go do a little bit of research, Mr. Tom, just on your say-so. Filet mignon, $20 a pound at Sam's. That's not bad. That'd still be, yeah, 58. That's still kind of like $8 a pound cheaper than what we pay. Chicken, $1.99. Goodness gracious. Is that like chicken breast or whole chicken, or what are you talking about? We get whole chickens up here every now and again for $1.99 a pound. That's when I get it, rip it apart, smoke it, and put it in the freezer for soups. You know what I say? Who just said that? Thorhaven. Almost self-sufficient for meat now. That is awesome. And you know what? Yeah, you got your greenhouse going on there too, so should be near the same with vegetables. Hopefully you can get a good potato yield. All that. Wow, Iron Bar, that's a great price. That is a very good price. At that price, it'd be worth canning. $1.99 a pound for your dogs. For the dogs. Hey, dogs are eating better than I am. That's another thing you can do. Yeah, if store-made pet foods, dried and whatnot, don't store that long. You know, to get a little bit of an extension on your pet foods, you got to make wet pet foods at home yourself, and then can that, pressure can that, right? $1.79. Goodness gracious, Glenn. Oh, you suck at growing potatoes? Well, there's lots of videos out there on that. Well, hopefully, God will bless you on that, Thorhaven. Go check out Thorhaven Farm, guys and gals. They'll be producing videos of all the stuff they do this year. So there's some very, very nice people out there. And I believe Mrs. Thorhaven is making some, correct me if I'm wrong, please, is making some lovely, lovely scarves and such. All right, Samet, you stay well and safe. Recommended balance website to make homemade pet food. Okay, thank you, Blue Bonnet. That's a great comment for folks who want to make their own pet food. 2 boxes can jump a 5-foot fence. Oh my goodness gracious. They are active little buggers. They are for sure. Great personalities on them though too. Jerusalem artichoke is easy to grow and good to eat. There we go. Your cats ate your carrots. Kathleen, really? I've seen dogs steal carrots before, but never a cat. Isn't that interesting? Mr. Tom, if you're still in here, does the kitty crew like carrots? Cats will eat near anything. Oh, the kitty got it in the greenhouse? Yeah, dogs and cats like the long grass for sure a little wee bit, don't they? I'm not sure if it helps with their digestion or nutrients or what that is, but they seem to like it. Oh, they like them cooked, Mr. Tom. Okay. Well, carrots are delicious and they're nice and sweet for sure, so. Great with kids, but scare the heck out of delivery guys. Nice. It's not always a good thing. Oh, she seeks out the grass too, Shad? They like to play with vegetables while you try to cook. All right, Southernmost makes a great point. Cats will eat anything unless you want them to eat it. It's just like when you say, hey, come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. They just kind of look at you and then walk in the other direction. It's like, you want the kitty to come? Nah. Who has to do that now, Northern Girl? You're cussing at the radio. Stitch Thrifty? All right, well, go ahead and look up here in the stream and see if you can find a gentleman called K0MRD Radio Prepper. He will help you out. Go over and say hello. I think I might have seen a scarf from her and a dish towel. Oh, maybe some bags too. Yep. So you guys want some nice handcrafted things, go check out Thorhaven Farms. Oh, Garden State Gardener, you didn't have to do that, but thank you ever so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for that donation. Oh, they help an upset stomach. Okay. Oh, look, there's Nose Picking with the link for K0MRD for help with your radios. Do I know anything about CERB having to be paid back? I don't know anything about CERB having to be paid back, but Northern Girl Hobbies just said the CERB had to be paid back. Just a heads up. Well, I thought it was if you made under $37,000 or a certain percentage of it was taxed. Well, there's a few different kinds, Donna, the stimmy check. A few different kinds. Oh, beef's expensive up here. $1.99. I don't remember when the last time I saw beef for $1.99 was. $3.99. We might get it here for sometimes. You subbed Mr. Tom. Isn't that nice? I believe you're going to enjoy his channel. He's a lovely Southern gentleman. Iron bar? No, that's an old vintage Kenwood system out of the early 70s that I've had all rebuilt. This kicks Morant's butt. I'm going to have to ask some questions about that. Thank you for the heads up, Northern Girl and Homestead Oss on that. They made a mistake paying them. No, something's going on, Joe, for sure. I don't know if it's a shortage or supply chain issues or whatever it is. But I've also heard that there's no lumber shortage. And why a 2x4 is $10? For the love of God, I have no idea. That's okay, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. You go on ahead and do what you do. We don't get, well, we do get some sales, but one thing we don't have up here in Canada is very much coupons at all. Oh, you had Pioneer in 78? For my son's 23rd birthday, I built him a vintage Pioneer system out of the 70s. Had it all nice and rebuilt. And oh, you went over and subbed to Mr. Tom as well. That's awesome, Jen. I believe you're going to enjoy his content. You know what? We sure can make a 2x4 as long as we got the material, the fuel, and the machinery to do it. And if you guys don't know my sister Mallory up over at Quebec Homestead, her and her husband are on 200 acres homesteading it, and they've got a wood mill there. They're making their own 2x2s, 2x4s, 8x8s, whatever they may need. So you know, that's a blessing on them. You got no coupons down there either, Oz? I wonder what's up with that. If that's a Commonwealth thing or what? Yeah, I heard train yards and lumber yards are stacked with lumber. Why it's $10 a board, I have no idea. Yeah, $10 for a 2x4, 8 feet long. Don't get it. I do not get it. Gale Southern Living is live. It just came on. Is that right? That's interesting, Garden State. What do you guys think? What do you think about doing a room raid? Let me just pull up another window here. See if I can punch up Gale Southern Living. I know she's a subscriber of mine, so she shouldn't be too hard to find. Let me just see here. There it is. It pops right up. Let's go see. Gale Southern Living. Says she's live now. It doesn't say how many people are on. You guys, she got 1.06 subscribers. You guys want to go do a room raid? What do you think about that? Gale Southern Living, you want to do a room raid? I can stand to get one in tonight. Oh, Mad Chat, they have that Alaska chainsaw rig too for making lumber. For watching. Yeah, let's go do a room raid. If we can maybe have one of our... hey, Honey Badgers, there you are. If one of our awesome moderators could put a link up to that. Boom, look at Nose Pickings right on it. If you guys want to click on that link, let's go over and get a room raid done. Share some love, nothing but love, and happy Mondays and all that good stuff. And then I'll give the rally cry a little bit after, and we'll head her back here in a bit. But yeah, let's go share down some love, okay? I'm on it.
I'm to try to shout him out. Yes, I helped the Arizona kid. Hello, Garden State Gardener. Yeah, so I am trying to help some smaller channels.
It's going to sink in here in a bit.
Because
She'll get it.
channels helped me.
Here we go.
And
She's getting it.
I want to be able to help them as well. All right. North Shore Preparedness. Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Hope you're well.
Hello, Homestead Oz. Hello, Free Handling Aid. Hello, Sean, North Shore Preparedness. Welcome, CB.
Rain down the love.
Welcome, Southernmost Illinois.
Hammer that like button.
Welcome, Shashell. Looks like I'm getting a love raid from Garden State Gardener. I'm sorry, Garden State Gardeners today. I looked down and saw. I'm getting a love raid from North Shore Preparedness. Very awesome.
There we go.
Thank you, Homestead Off.
Hammer down that love.
Thank you, Thor. That's
Awesome.
Very cool.
You guys
I'm
rock.
going to put the link up for you, Miss Pepper. So you can click on it.
Oh, yeah. She's going to help out another channel. That is awesome.
Much love. Much love for stopping by.
She knows how to do that. That's wicked. Cool.
I love North Shore Preparedness. He is such an awesome guy. He is always giving people love rays, and he's very, very cool. He's such a calm, level-headed person. Hello, not so remote Alaska. Hello, Kathleen Logan. Homestead Off. That's an awesome channel. Okay.
Yeah, tell them where their love's
Sorry,
coming from. Well, Southernmost, Illinois. You don't really have to.
I noticed that you were all dressed up today in your video. Oh,
Yeah, rain some more love down.
Awesome love, Ray.
From the Erie Coast. There you go.
Much love. Hello, Mad Shad. Love from Ontario, Canada. Wow. Hello, nose picking. Nose picking, are you following me around? That's what we always say when we see each other. Nose picking and I, we say, "Are you following me?" Because I'll go in somewhere and he'll be there, and then I assume it's a guy. I don't know. Maybe it's a girl.
The rest, Nose Picking said something about
Yeah.
Rusty.
Smash that
Nose
like button.
Picking.
Little support for the channel.
Something about your dog or about you?
I couldn't quite read it all. It's all.
I'm going to go ahead and mute this. Jump back a little bit. You guys can stay, hang out if you want to. Awesome. You guys rock. I'm just going to hit a little rally here. And I'm going to jump back. That was cool. You guys rock. Oh, lots of coupons online had to be printed off. Offers come up smartphones if one signs up, right? Hey Teresa, how you doing? Oh, you subbed. That's nice. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, I see her all over the place, and I think she is following nose picking or vice versa. I'm not sure. It don't even matter. But it shows we have a lot of common folks that we follow, right? Oh, it's too bad for you to room raid there tonight. Well, that was just a fairly short one, Honey Badger. But I wanted to get at least one in anyways. So, you know, it's always a nice thing to do. Yeah, good job. Whoever suggested that. Garden State, if that was you, thank you ever so much. Hey, Sunshine. Welcome. We just finished up a room raid. Hopefully you were able to participate. If not, that's okay. Welcome back, Mad Shad. That was about as cool as could be. Very, very nice. Hey, good on you guys, too. You guys suggested. You guys give me the intel. You know, some of the names I do know. You know, depending on who we're raiding. Sometimes we've raided them before. Sometimes it's people that we all follow or we see them all over the place, you know. So I think it's cool to support smaller channels, right? I was given a hand with it, so it's just, you know, it's kind of my responsibility to pass that along. you know, the idea of supporting other channels, especially when they're good channels, right? It's supposed to have storms in Indiana. Okay, but the sun is shining at the moment. Okay. Rusty is your service dog. I'm the prepper. I created the Rusty Prepper to share the antics Rusty does. That's cool. Yeah, go check out the Rusty Prepper, guys and gals. You'll be able to see Nose Picking Puppy. The service dog. That's awesome. You got the charity channel. Man, Chad, does charity have a channel? If that's the case, if one of my moderators could go ahead and share that out, because I did not know if charity does have a channel. I didn't know. That'd be pretty cool. It's pouring rain there, Teresa. You got the ESA with charity. Not sure where you're headed there, Matt Chad. Yes, you are owned by your pets. It's not the other way around. You should make charity a channel. And put like a, you know, when you're walking her, she's got a harness on, put like the puppy cam on her. And people just watch her sniffing around. Like, it'd suck if she's sniffing a turd or something like that, but yeah, the charity channel, for sure. Oh, Glenn, you decided to get your ham license? I'm still messing with it, and I have not gone ahead and done that. But I do have it in plans for future. Like, I've got my ham radio, so I can always listen to it and stay informed. Bug Dude, there you are. How you doing? Yeah, a lot of people would watch a puppy cam. Put the puppy cam on charity when you're going to work all day. It'll just show her roaming around being a dog. I'd sub the charity channel. Hell yeah. Turds and dead stuff. Yeah, as long as she's not dropping her shoulder in bear scat or whatever. Cosmic cultivators, welcome back. That's great. You guys are awesome, not rocks. And I think she did for sure. Yeah, sleeping puppy cam. I think, Judy, I think it's going to be linked to a Mad Shad channel. Sounds like it if it actually becomes a thing. Prepper Chicken Texas needs subs. So, if one of my awesome blue wrenches could post a link to Prepper Chick in Texas, that would be awesome. Anyone doesn't know her, that's Judy. I've known her for a good long while. Didn't know you had a channel, though. I'll have to go check that out. So, if one of my awesome blue moderators could put up a link for that. She'd just be talking to the folks, you know? Hey, Klingon Princess, how do you do? Dad Shad. She misses Dad Shad. Oh, hey, no worries, Judy. You know me. I'm always happy to help. But some people, if they don't speak up and say they have a channel, we never know, you know? Sometimes I have a thing where I ask, is there anybody in here who has a channel? And then I get my moderators to link everyone up. Sometimes that's the case, not always. Yeah, sometimes I don't happen to ask, and if there is somebody in there with a channel, like thanks for shouting that out, Judy. Rocking in the free world. That's the way to do it, Klingon. Nice job. What, am I swirling, bro? Am I buffering? Am I buffering? Charity channel, hell yeah. Why not? And once it gets monetized, Mad Chad, use the money for charity treats. You know what I'm saying? Get the girls treats and toys and whatnot with that. Am I buffering here, guys and gals? Oh, okay. So you said uh-oh for some reason, bro. I wasn't sure why. Okay, thank you, Ann. That could very well be, Mad Chad. Puppies and kittens are very popular. Very popular. Stuart, I don't think I'd said hello. 5x5. Thanks so much, guys. Gals. That's great, yeah. Yeah, we got a nice little room right in. That was cool. Nice little chinwag about this and that. Mr. Tom stopped by. That was very, very nice. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up, guys and gals. I think we've gotten to everything we wanted to discuss, and you know, we got through the updates and this and that, and had a nice little conversation. Like I said, room rate, always love to do that. And there's going to be more people on. I'm not sure if Josh is on this evening, prepping outside the box. Rumor on the street is he's taking a bit of a break from Monday evening streams, but if he's on, I don't want to step on his toes. You know, already stepping on Lisa's toes. Oh, it's not Prepper Days. It's Sutton's Days. Sutton's Days. But I think with that, guys and gals, we're going to call it an evening. Thanks ever so much for being here, everyone. Thanks to all of my moderators, you know, for doing the good work of posting the links and shouting people out, all that other good stuff, all the information you conveyed for us. East, we're just on our way out here, brother. All right, yeah, well, go on ahead and stay on your projects then. We're just winding this up. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Hello and goodbye, guys and gals. Hope everyone had a happy Monday and has a great rest of their week. Stay well and safe. Don't forget to hold up your brothers and your sisters, and don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to hold them up, okay? It's going to be North. Out for now, guys and gals. Stay well and safe. Yeah, K0 MRD Radio Prepper. Yeah, the link's up in there. You might have to scroll up in the replay, but you'll have a link up there. Stay well and safe, all. This is North. Out for now.